Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Sorry guys, I was just fixing the chair. So, on today's video buffet 2, we have some huge announcements that were made by the Kaizer Chiefs management and Wabo, as like I've promised from the start. If you have been following us, you know we've always talked about Nabi is going to be announced. We just need to give them some bit of time. So definitely we've seen Jessica Mtaong confirming with Toyota, which definitely they are going to announce the coach, and they're still going to announce other things as well, because people still don't believe Kaizer Chiefs is going to sign new players. They think so far those are the only signings that they have. Only one actually, Ubonganisem. They think that's the only signing that Kaizer Chiefs have. But anyways, let's just take a look at this Mbogate Lepekaya, the new coach and his technical members. Sorry, I just want to put this on silence. Yeah. The new coach with his technical members. So finally, they have announced, Buffet. They have announced. I know you guys have been waiting for this moment. So finally, here it is. Let's just take a look at this. They say Kaizer Chiefs are delighted to confirm the much anticipated appointment of Mohamed Nasreddin Nabi to the position of head coach of the men's senior team. The two parties have agreed on a 2-year contract act with an option to extend it by 1 year. So basically it's almost like 3 years. 2 years, but there's an option to extend. So yeah, then to be the issue when we were reporting with the Kaizer Chiefs and Nabi, they have agreed on a 3-year deal, but it's 2 years with an option to extend. And then also they say after what has been fairly exhaustive vetting process, it gives us great pleasure to finally welcome our new head coach to Kaizer Chiefs, says sporting director Kaizer Mtaong Jr. We believe we have found the right man to fulfill our vision of restoring Amakosi to our rightful place at the top of the football pyramid, and we welcome Coach Nabi and his technical team with the pledge of unity and support in pursuit of our common goal. Guys, I think I made a mistake. I have to fix here. It's titled net thumbnail. I made a mistake. I was so so people are not watching this video thinking what is the same video. Let me just quickly fix here. Okay. That's all, yeah. I think now we are fine. Let me see. Kaizer management made a huge announcement. Stefan Aziz Ki signs a new contract. Yes. Okay. So Bengope, where was I? I was here. The highly respected Tunisian-born Nabi comes to Amakosi with the wealth of experience under his belt, having coached top teams in the various countries including Libya, DR Congo, Egypt, Sudan, UAE, which is the United Arab, Tanzania, and more recently Morocco. He has won silver in several countries and participated with distinction in African club competitions over the years. Among his many accolades, the coach is also CAF Confederation Cup winner with FC Leopards in Congo. The 58-year-old, who holds a UEFA Pro coaching license, brings with him a new technical support team comprised of expert professionals who have worked with top flight outfits in Africa and other countries. They are Khalil Ben Youssef. So I think we have mistaken this one. I thought Fernando de Cruz is going to be the first assistant coach, but it looks like Khalil Ben Youssef is still the first assistant coach. They say he worked with Coach Nabi recently at AS FAR, where they qualified the team for the CAF Champions League after finishing as league runners up in Morocco. He worked with Nabi at Young Africans in Tanzania when they won back-to-back trebles. He will work closely with coaches Nabi and the second assistant of Fernando de Cruz. Fernando de Cruz, the second assistant coach, just like the boss Nabi. Coach Cruz has a UEFA Pro license now, so basically he's a coach. The French-born de Cruz has also worked in different countries as a coach, technical director, scout and a youth coach in countries such as Belgium, France, and Morocco. And then Elias Mzohi, sorry my favorite pronunciation, a goalkeeping coach. He possesses extensive experience, having worked with a number of teams in Africa and Middle East. He also worked as the goalkeeper coach of the Mauritian national team. He has worked at Tunisia Football Club, Esperance de Tunis, and also held jobs in UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Libya. Zoe teams up with Khalil Ben Youssef and Majid Safi once again after working with them at Stade Tunisia during the 2019 to 2020 season. I remember I've reported about this. Khalil Ben Youssef and Zoe, no Majid Safi, they once worked together before, not just this time around. So coach knew what he was doing. Coach Nabi knew what he was doing when he decided to bring them together. He knows what's something they're going to cook. And then Safi Majid, our strength and conditioning coach and assistant coach. The coach has worked with some of the top footballers in some of the leading teams in Africa. He worked with Etulio the Saul, in Tunisia when they won the league at 2022 to 2023 season. He also worked with the Raja Casablanca and the Wydad Atletico in Madrid. And apparently Wydad Atletico is the leading team on Roland Mokoena. It looks like Roland Mokoena might be signing with them. But as a collabo, let's move on. The new technical staff have hit the ground running and are currently in take year, conducting the pre-season training camp where they are assessing the overall state of the playing squad and devising methods and strategies to steer the team in progressive direction. We welcome Coach Nabi and his technical team to Amakosi. We wish them all the best and look forward to much improved 2024 to 2025 season. So there you have it, Mbogeli. All of those who wanted the proper welcoming of the coach, the announcement, because you guys, a lot of people, they believe the word I was speaking lies. I should have waited for Kaizer's management to report this. Come on, Bafetu, very reporting in this thing. But anyways, here it is. Finally, they've made the huge announcement that you guys have been waiting for. But it's boring because already we know what this was. So let's talk about the boy Aziz Ki. So Stefan Aziz Ki, Bafetu, I believe he is a wanted man. He was a wanted man for the longest time. He was wanted by a lot of PSL clubs, this side in South Africa. But unfortunately, I do have some bad news in terms of Aziz Ki Bafetu. It looks like Umfana has already signed a new contract. He signed a 2-year deal, I think is Zolo. And President Duhesi did confirm with he. Chances are he might stay with the club, and it looks like they've managed to convince him with Ahlale. And yeah, let's take a look at this so that you can see Utumfana has signed a new contract. He's staying at Elon. I'm not sure if you understand because the language is something else.
Aziz Ki kasaini hajasaini.
Kuna timu yoyote Tanzania ambayo inaweza kuafford kuwa na mwamba wa Lusaka kwa maana ya Clatous Chota Chama pamoja na Stephane AZIZi Ki. Hivyo kama mmoja ameingia, basi lazima tutegemee mmoja kutoka ndani ya kikosi.
Hello wananchi, I'm still here.
Well, there you have it, Mbogeli. Aziz Ki Bafetu is gone, done and dusted. It looks like we have to look somewhere else for a player like him. But obviously, we were hoping with Kaizer Chiefs, John Wajibat also announced some new signings. We were hoping they could sign this boy and bring him this side to Kaizer Chiefs. But unfortunately, it looks like Umfana decided on staying with Young Africans SC. So also, they think they brought a new player. So it's going to be a difficult season. I believe it's going to be a difficult season that side because and anyways, we do know what Kaizer Chiefs is going to play a Young Africans. So Coach Nabi, his first match first official match, even though it's going to be a friendly, but first official match, he's going to face his former team, which is the Young Africans SC. Hey, hi, I will be happy to see this one. And then also, I have something, a little bit of something, guys, I want us to touch on. We do have this goalkeeper, you know, the situation with Tutumela Nkune, and also the goalkeepers that we currently have there. For me personally, I do believe we took Brendan Peterson. He's one of the best goalkeepers. The problem is those silly mistakes that he has to fix. So I do believe he can give us the best of the best. But so far, it does look like Bruce Voma is still leading. He's still leading in terms of our coach. They prefer him over Brendan Peterson. But yeah, we just have to wait and see as the time goes on what's going to happen. So I just wanna ask you, Bafetu, in terms of Itumeleng Nkune, because we know Kaizer Chiefs, they don't want to give him a contract of playing in the field, but another role in anything can be anything, but as long as he's not playing in the field. So we do have this young boy, Takalani Mazamba, I believe, from DDC. So far, personally, I do think he might make a good replacement for Itumeleng Nkune, but I'm not saying we should sign him similar to the senior team, but I do believe personally this guy is great. He can make a good goalkeeper, because if you take a look at him, he's like Bruce Voma, but the improved one. He's like Bruce Voma, the improved one. Bruce Voma, kona those silly mistakes awayenzayo. Nakona unokushaka a lot. But I think it's fear. I think it's fear of playing for the senior team, because we've seen a lot of players doing something like that. But so far, for me personally, I do think if ever Kaizer Chiefs decide to sign a new coach, a new goalkeeper, maybe, just maybe, they can bring in this young boy to the senior team. But no, I'm not saying they should do it. Those are just my honest opinion. Let me just hear from you guys. What do you think about Takalani Mazamba? Even though we still have Ubontle Molefe, there's a lot with Ubontle Molefe, because I haven't seen him that much, and I think he still needs a chance to prove himself. Is he a great goalkeeper? Does he deserve to be at the senior team? Well, I believe this is it, Mbogeli. I just wanted to give you those updates. Yeah, and in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Announcement: Aziz Ki is gone, and also Takalani Mazamba. Thank you so much for watching, guys.